That's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. That's a good-looking ball. Can he play it in? Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. Salah. Attempted, stopped a surefire goal. Salah! Oh, credit to the goalkeeper, fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
And over it comes. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Yuri and Timber. Space and time for Arsenal. And it might be a truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Here it is again. Saka does so well to pick out a teammate here, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, Liverpool restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Mo Salah. Now with Alexander-Arnold. It's a fierce effort. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And clears his lines. Partey. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Gravenberch. And Diaz has it. Nice weight on the pass. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal have given it away. Luis Diaz. Partey. Martinelli. Liverpool have the ball once more. Gravenberch. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was. Corner kick played in.
Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Partey. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Has someone to play it to. Virgil van Dijk with the block. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. We're back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Mo Salah. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Can he play it in? Alexander-Arnold. Great defending. Gakpo. On to Salah. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, opting for the short corner. And they deal with the threat this time. Salah. Now with Diaz. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. He's driven in the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Happy to shoot. Shot blocked, but still alive. A smart stop here. Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. Decided to come in from the flank. Oh, that's run-of-the-mill as saves go. Ibrahima Konate. Luis Diaz. Salah. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Just knocked it out of there. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. An encouraging Arsenal move. Saka, looking for a teammate. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So back underway, 3-1 the score. McAllister. Robertson. He could pick out a teammate. Cuts it back. And did just enough defensively. over comes the corner. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Favouring the short one. Alexander-Arnold. Konate. Really well positioned. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Gabriel Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. Good through ball. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberch. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. And it's Salah with the cross. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Alexis McAllister. Here's Robertson. This could be troublesome. Couldn't grab hold of it. Brilliantly blocked. Throw in here for Arsenal. William Saliba. Partey. It's with Ødegaard. That's a good-looking pass. Saka. And here's Martinelli. Just cutting off the supply. Counter-attacking possibilities. All hands on deck. It looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, tremendous vision. Arsenal have given it away.
Of the red hatchback blocking the emergency exit. Please return to your vehicle.
Alexis McAllister. Alisson. Gakpo. Liverpool with acres of space out wide. It's there for him. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who can they pick out? Well, not quite accurate enough.
Well, his movement was good, he attacked it well, but he just got underneath it.
Jakub Kiwior. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Gakpo. Good defending. It's opening up for them. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Liverpool are giving this a real go. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. He did look on for them, but not to be. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Here's Salah. It's a nice-looking ball.
Well, he met it so well, but he couldn't quite get the placement right. A bit unlucky, really.
Saka. A good vision there. In a decent position now. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Luis Diaz. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Promising looking ball, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Martin Ødegaard. Partey. Trying to open them up. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Gakpo. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Arsenal have possession again. Trossard takes on the shot, but the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Ryan Gravenberch. Salah. How about the cross? Rice. And now with Trossard. Big chance. And coolly done in the end. McAllister. Alexis McAllister. Well, the half-time interval fast approaching. It's Arsenal with the lead. And a good point, I think, Stuart, to get your critique of their performance so far.
Well, they've had everything in this first half. Great goals, some poor mistakes and a lot of quality. And they'll certainly be happy with their attacking play.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So So back underway and level pegging at 3-3. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. Now what can they do from here? Saka must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Alexis McAllister. So Bosloy. Gravenberg. Martinelli. Will he find the net? And the keeper more than equal to the task. An Arsenal corner as they look for more. Played over. Clearing it away. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Trossard. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Salah. And Diaz has it. Mo Salah. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Martinelli. Gakpo. Big opportunity. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Trossard. Saka. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Gakpo. Here's Robertson. Alexis McAllister. Luis Diaz. Diaz. So Bosloy. It might be. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. They're going for the short one. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Partey. Rice with it. Martinelli. Alexis McAllister. Grafenberg. Soboslai. Mo Salah. Ryan Grafenberg. And return to Diaz. And nicely parried away. Jurrien Timber. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw in now. Timber. Bukayo Saka. And return to Trossard. Rice. Martinelli. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is. Well, I think it's fair to say Arteta is really pleased to be back on level terms here.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Focused attacking play. Luis Diaz. Robertson. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. This is Salah. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. Jurrien Timber. Ødegaard. And here's Saka. Might take the lead. Oh, a superb save. Martin Ødegaard.
Well, the tempo of the game and the noise of these Arsenal fans has certainly increased over the last few minutes. Can they make it count with a goal now?
Is this the moment? That was going in. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And over comes the corner. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he was excellent in that first half. He almost ran the game at times with his passing ability. Unless he's marked better in the second period, he'll continue to dictate the flow of this match.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, that's a really good run. And goes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. And Liverpool regaining possession here. McAllister. So Bosloy. Committed challenge. Trossard. Credit to them for winning back possession. Ryan Gravenberch. Well, strong play here. And support available. Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Liverpool goal, number 10, Alexis McAllister.
Thomas Partey. Bukayo Saka. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, moving the ball impressively here. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo. And defensive play to be applauded. Saka. Declan Rice. Trossard. Bukayo Saka. Partey. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Ball retention so important. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Nice looking move this. Gakpo. Passing it accurately. Chance to cross. Diaz. The pressure was high and they could be in here. Now, options are plenty. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Timber. Arsenal being afforded too much room. And the flag has gone up, offside. Alexis McAllister. And Diaz has it. Ryan Gravenberch. And playing it through. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
Thomas Partey. Partey. Saka. Might really be able to trouble them here. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Ødegaard. A strong hand on the ball. Ryan Gravenberch. Using his strength to shield the ball. Gravenberch. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. And did just enough defensively. Well, Liverpool can get ready for the set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. And short it is. Just the challenge that was required. Angled for Salah. Taking care of business defensively here. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Martinelli. Can they keep it going? Closing down well. Really effective shielding under pressure. And a goal kick is the outcome. Ibrahima Konate. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Salah. Really sound defending. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Partey. Saka. Urian Timber. Thomas Partey. You can sense the threat is there. Saka. Laid into the centre. Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, here it is again, and while he's been beaten by the first effort, he can't do anything about the rebound. He's so unlucky there.
McAllister. Szoboszlai. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Had no interest in losing possession. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Szoboszlai. Here's Robertson. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. It needs an accurate cross. A routine save. And won the ball, apparently. Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli. Lots of space for Arsenal. Ødegaard. And return to Martinelli. Martinelli. Could be threatening. Good strength to keep the ball. Not the most confident clearance. He takes aim. They'll take efforts like that all day long. Grafenberg. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? And with that, he's been dismissed.
Well, they're going to be under pressure now. That's a needless sending off.
So Bosloy. Ryan Grafenberg. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Oh, that's a fine save. Played over. Might be a chance to break. Can they take advantage of the situation? Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Luis Diaz. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Martinelli. Declan Rice. And the cross into the middle. And never quite had the header on the target. Alexis McAllister. Well, a really good run. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Comes to nothing in the end. Liverpool in a position of menace. And well positioned to clear. Ryan Grafenberg. And nicely struck. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Gabriel Martinelli. And into the last 20 minutes. Mikel Merino. Martinelli. Well, it's one pass after another. Martin Ødegaard. And Diaz has it. Salah. Gakpo. He's got to score! Tremendous defending to stonewall him.
Well, what a good save that was. Liverpool really should be in front now. That could prove to be a big moment in the game.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. Andrew Robertson. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. So Bosloy. Gakpo. He has time to play it over. Sound piece of defending. Using his physical strength to shield it. Gakpo. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. cause. Corner awarded as they attempt to nudge in front. Now sending it in. And knocked out of there. Really well played pass. And the cross goes in. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Timber. "15 minutes left for play. Partey. Declan Rice. It is a decent-looking attack here. Lovely ball over the top. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Gabriel Martinelli. Liverpool with the ball once more. Gakpo. And Diaz has it. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Ben White. It's with Erdogan. Declan Rice. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Rice. Having to shoot. Brilliantly blocked. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, might be. And how about that for a save? Trying to pick out a teammate. Punched away. And the flag raised. Offside it is. White. It's with Erdogan. Declan Rice. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Options in the centre. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Andrew Robertson. Strong play here. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. And a substitution in the offing. Mikel Merino. His determination there for all to see. It's It's with Mikel Merino. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Luis Diaz. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. It'll be a Liverpool ball. Robertson. Shot attempted. Great defending. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Taken short and playing it back. And that brings the attack to an end. And able to get a body in the way. Played over. Well, not away properly. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Electing to shoot. Determined defending.
Well, with the support of these fans, Arsenal are throwing everything at this now. What a finish we're going to get to this game.
Might work out.
Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
White. And in the right position to read it. Salah. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. So Bosley. And teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Jorginho. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. A foul but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. And intercepted it. Salah. Diaz. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Martin Ødegaard. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. So Bosley. And that's an important intervention. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Martinelli. And fine goalkeeping. So Bosley. He has teammates around him. Nelson's clearance. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. White. Now with Jorginho. Martin Ødegaard. On to Jorginho. Gabriel Martinelli. A glorious chance. And what a magical save it was. And over comes the corner. Well, not cleared away completely. It comes to nothing in the end. William Saliba. Rice. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back. Ryan Gravenberch. Federico Chiesa. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ryan Gravenberch. Feeding it through. Nice looking move. It could be up for grabs. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Declan Rice. A good vision there. Able to deal with the threat. Andrew Robertson. Luis Diaz. Winning back possession. William Saliba. Now, options are plenty. Declan Rice. Now, let's see about the cross. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Could cross it in here. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, they weren't totally convincing, but they showed a lot of fight, and despite having less of the ball, they had enough quality to win this game. Good performance in the end.
It's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Might work out. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Might work out. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. Might work out. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Might work out. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent. That's a good-looking ball. Now, will they do it from here? Opportunity here. And a goal! In the lead again. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. That's a useful cross. Wonderful block. We're at the home of Arsenal here in North London, and everything points to an exciting contest. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And quick thinking defensively. An encouraging Arsenal move. Oh, great attacking play. Must be. And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
Alexander-Arnold. Ryan Gravenberch. And Diaz has it. Salah. Crossing possibilities. And he stopped them in their tracks. Trossard. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Gakpo. Here's Robertson. Gravenberch. And Diaz has it. Now, let's see what they can do here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Declan Rice. And intercepted it. Luis Diaz. He has teammates around him. Gakpo cutting it back. Diaz. And that brings the attack to an end. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. And return to Saka. Oh, he's through here. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Well, as Liverpool get the ball moving again, how will they react? Robertson. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, the referee not hanging about here. He's decided to caution him, Stuart.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
And he whips it in. Well, strong hand on the ball. Martin Ødegaard. Urian Timber. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Thomas Partey. They win the throw following that challenge. Saka. And an astute piece of defending. So Bosley. Salah. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Martin Ødegaard. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Plenty of support here. Real chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So, a level contest, 1-1. Urian Timber. Martin Ødegaard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Corner kick played in. And putting paid to the danger. Saka. Dangerous ball. Salah. And does well to keep it in play. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Gabriel Martinelli. Rice with it. Trossard. Return to Ødegaard. struck it. Virgil van Dijk. Saka. On to Trossard. A chance to whip it in. Rice. Now with Ødegaard. That's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Possession ceded by Liverpool. Trossard. Declan Rice. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Liverpool have it once again. Luis Diaz. This is Salah. Determined defending. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Luis Diaz. Szoboszlai. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Gakpo. On to Robertson. This is Salah. Pivotal moment defensively. Arsenal could threaten from this position. How about the cross? Trossard. Can he put them in front? And it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And he's fired over the corner. No-nonsense piece of defending. Rice. Now with Ødegaard. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Using his physical strength to shield it. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Teammates available. Very quick thinking there. Gakpo. And Diaz has it. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. To take the lead. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Saka. Well, that's Takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Martin Ødegaard. Now, who can he play it to? Liverpool sloppy in possession here, and promising stuff from Arsenal. Easy save. Alexis McAllister. Gakpo. Soboslai. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? Gakpo. Genuine chance. Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Playing it short. Targets available. Cross comes in. Firing it towards goal. And well positioned to clear. Declan Rice. I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Arsenal couldn't keep the ball. He could pick out a teammate. No problems for the keeper. Jakub Kivior. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Rice with it. Well read to put an end to that attack. Luis Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. It's there for him. Well, opportunity to extend their advantage. Squandered.
Well, what a chance that is. He should have scored there.
Martin Ødegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Thomas Partey. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Thumped clear. Opportunity here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Luis Diaz. McAllister. Gakpo. Now with Robertson. And could it be Andrew Robertson? And there it is! Another goal, and surely there's no way back from this now.
Goal for Liverpool.
So back underway, and Liverpool really galloping to victory now. Thomas Partey. Foul, but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. Good idea. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. This is Salah. Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Is it going to be? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Stoppage in play and a chance for the referee to go back and retrospectively hand out a yellow card. Played over. Not really the ideal clearance. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Martinelli. And there's the feed into the box. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Trossard. Giving it a try. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Konate. And space on the wing for Liverpool. So Bosley. And threading it through. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Over it comes. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. Kivior. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Plenty of support here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Declan Rice. Martinelli. Rice with it. It's with Ødegaard. Oh, a fine block. Alexis McAllister. Andrew Robertson. And Diaz has it. Gakpo. Luis Diaz. Robertson. So Bosley have no in. Can they convert? Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. there's options available. But nothing comes of it. Luis Diaz. Salah. He got a good palm on it. William Saliba. Martinelli. Rice. Liverpool have the ball once more. Gakpo. Ryan Gravenberch. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Salah. And the cross goes in. And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all. William Saliba. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal finding space on the wing. And played in. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Alexander-Arnold. This is Salah. Luis Diaz. Gakpo. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Diaz. Saka. Declan Rice. Thomas Partey. And here's Saliba. Trossard. Chance here. Easy save. Salah. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. Cutting it back. Oh, genuine chance. And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, cleared off the line. Alert defending. Can he find the right pass? Rice. Virgil van Dijk with the block. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Salah. Takes the shot. A gift for any goalkeeper. Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. But I think it's fair to say, Stuart, Mo Salah is having quite a lot to say for himself out there on the pitch.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
And away they go again, just reflecting on what we saw in the first 45. Joyous football from Liverpool. Really fine play to keep possession. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. So Bosley. Gakpo. Here's Robertson. This looks more than decent. So Bosley. Might be able to set up the chance. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Gabriel Martinelli. Could be threatening. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Thomas Partey. It's with Erdogan. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Luis Diaz. Now Mo Salah. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Thomas Partey. Saka. He cuts it back. That was going in. Now sending it in. Not all that convincing defensively. Martinelli. Oh, could be. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And the short option preferred. And the cross goes in. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Played over. Oh, contested clearance. Martinelli. Rice. And a chance. Ødegaard. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Salah. Liverpool corner given. Who can they pick out? Vigorous defending. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Jakub Kivior. Gabriel Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Mikel Merino. Trossard. And here's Martinelli. An Arsenal corner. Let's see about the delivery. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Oh, what an opportunity. Mo Salah was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Martinelli. Trossard. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Distributing it well. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And a throw-in for Liverpool. Luis Diaz. Oh, that's an interesting pass. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Saka. Trossard. Arsenal could be onto something. Ødegaard. And a chance. Ødegaard. Oh, good work by the keeper. They take it short. And played in. Not a harmless effort when all is said and done. Andrew Robertson. Well, we're into the final half hour. Dangerous looking through ball. And having a go! Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Urian Timber. Bukayo Saka. It's with Mikel Merino. A foul but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. Saka. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And the referee retrospectively will go back and hand out the yellow card. Grafenberg. And on to Alexander-Arnold. He's protecting it well. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Mikel Merino. Now in possession, Trossard. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Well, strong play to hold the ball up. Trossard. Return to Ødegaard. Opportunity. The save was a good one. Playing it in, clearing it away. Saka, good strength to keep the ball. Cuts it back, just couldn't get it through. Now defenders having to cover up. And a simple clearance, a good one. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Oh, fine stop. Andrew Robertson. Gakpo. Liverpool have given it away. He's protecting it effectively. Electing to shoot. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And over comes the corner. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Urian Timber. Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Rice with it. And there to intervene. Luis Diaz. Gakpo. Robertson. Spot on with that tackle. And he has options available. And that is offside. Urian Timber. Andrew Robertson pulls it back, palmed away by the keeper. Martin Ødegaard now with Tierney. William Saliba. Gabriel Martinelli. On to Tierney. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Trossard. And fine work from Liverpool to win the ball back. And threading it through. He just needs to remain icy cool. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Mikel Merino. Rice with it. Gabriel Martinelli. Cross fired over. Good piece of defending. Alexander-Arnold. Ryan Gravenberch. Gakpo. Andrew Robertson. Gakpo. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Mikel Merino. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. So Bosley. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. As eyes for goal. A gift for any goalkeeper. Tierney. It's with Ødegaard. And he read it well, intercepting it. Mikel Merino. Breaking at pace. Bukayo Saka. It looks promising. Still alive. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Delivered into the area here. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Mikel Merino. Martin Ødegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, had no intention of losing out. And using his strength to shield the ball. Luis Diaz. Well, this could really help the cause. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Mikel Merino. Saka. Now in possession, Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. And fine goalkeeping. And the substitution will occur now. And over it comes. White. And drawing it back. So Bosley. Gakpo. Determined defending. Martin Ødegaard. Now the counter-attack looks on. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Flag raised for offside. Time for a change then. Ibrahima Konate. Ryan Gravenberg. On to Konate. Gakpo. Robertson. Andrew Robertson has lost the ball. He's using his strength to good effect. Mikel Merino.